Greetings, folks. Today is Tuesday, March 19th, 2019. My name is Tom Lineweaver. This is my commentary noon edition. That's the way to solve this problem. I find something I need to talk about and doing. Okay, so we have a morning edition, a noon edition, an evening edition, and a late night edition. Maybe that could be 4 every day. I would probably be a busy guy, wouldn't I? Okay. Let me adjust my microphone. All right. Now, there we go. Okay. Now, I started my commentary on a site called MeWe. So if you would join MeWe, you will see you could find all of my commentaries somewhere on MeWe. All of them. Doesn't matter what form it was in, you can find it. It started out as verbal. MeWe is the only social site that I could find that has a microphone hookup. I can hook up my microphone and blast away. Alright? So that's why I started there. And I am grateful to MeWe for having that kind of setup because that got me started. And eventually I've learned to make MP3s and then make videos and put it on YouTube. And it's about 6 months. And in all this time, I never once targeted Donald Trump. Oh, I've mentioned him. I think it's plain I'm not a Donald Trump supporter. I think he's an evil man. I may have done that. I think the question came up, and I think I did talk about Donald Trump being an evil man. However, I didn't spend a whole lot of time on Donald Trump throughout this time. In fact, I spent more time defending Representative Omar than I have targeting Donald Trump. And I've done all kinds of things, and very seldom have I zeroed in on Donald Trump. Well, I'm going to do so now. Donald Trump. When you take everything that Representative Omar has been saying regarding dual citizenship, although Donald Trump probably doesn't have dual citizenship, but the effect is the same. Dual loyalty. Everything she said could be referring to Donald Trump. Whether it's a relationship with Israel or all the other pacts. Whatever the case may be, you can take just about everything she said. And she went after one of his swamp creatures. Yeah, I've heard it said that what was it, the Michael Brooks show or whatever? I forget which show it was. But somebody said Donald Trump drained the swamp, found the swamp creatures, and made them part of his cabinet. All right. One of those swamp creatures is Elliott Abrams. And I saw a video of Representative Omar grilling Elliott Abrams, and boy, did he get frustrated. The man is a convicted war criminal. And he was only in jail for, 6 months? Of a 20-year sentence, he only served 6 months. Put him back in jail, okay? That's where he belongs. He doesn't belong in a cabinet position. But there he is. Anyway, so you could take, you look at what she's doing, and it looks to me like she is targeting Donald Trump. So Democrats really should support her. I mean, Donald Trump is the most pro-Israel president we've had in a long time. And if you don't believe me, and I'll give you the link, the picture that you see is from his AIPAC speech of 2016. I'll give you the link to that speech. And when you listen to that speech, you tell me, please, how can he be loyal to Israel and the United States at the same time? I mean, obviously he's loyal to Israel. I'm a lifelong friend of Israel. And at one point he said, I sent my plane because I supported the mission 100%. The guy is gotta be a 100% pro-Israel person. Gotta be. So how can he be supporting the Constitution of the United States? How can he be pro-American in anything? Whatever he does to help Israel. Even the tax plan. That's right. You know, the only people that got a huge tax break are wealthy people. And people from Israel tend to be pretty wealthy. Now, we're not talking about Jewish people, because there are poor Jewish people in the United States. We're not talking about them. We're talking about people that might be in the top echelon, like AIPAC. So, and when you look at the tax code, the biggest tax break goes to the Zionist at the top, and hardly anything at the bottom. This man is pro-Israel. He's not pro-American. Just like I said, go listen to that AIPAC speech. He gloated about how he has a Jewish daughter and a Jewish grandbaby and a Jewish son-in-law. I mean, he's so built up his relationship with Israel, it's hard to imagine he ever had a relationship with anything else. The man is pro-Israel. What about the deal with Iran that he talks about in the AIPAC speech? What was wrong with it? You know, the fact is, Iran has not done anything against the United States. The problem with Iran is Israel is afraid of Iran. Apparently, Iran has a good-sized army. And since they haven't been used a whole lot in the last 200 years, it should be pretty well staffed. Whereas Israel has been fighting everybody and anything for a long time. So they might be weaker than Iran. So, guess what? Call on Donald Trump. I'll bet you. You watch. Donald Trump will eventually attack Iran. Even though Iran hasn't done anything against us. And he's not going to do it for the United States. He's going to do it for Israel. Mark my words. We're going to go to war with Iran. Now, maybe we have to wait for his second term. I don't know. If he has a second term, I mean, that's a good reason not to have a second term. We've got to get rid of this guy because he doesn't have divided loyalties. His loyalty is with Israel. Again, listen to his AIPAC speech. You can't get more pro-Israel than him. He is the best thing that happened to Israel. The best thing. It's not the best thing to happen to the United States of America. Anyway, but like I said, you take what everything that Omar is doing and saying, it just sounds to me like she is targeting Donald Trump. Okay. Which means, since he is pro-Israel, he supports the murder of 34 Americans and the attempted murder of the rest of the crew of the USS Liberty. That means he supports the murder of Rachel Corrie. That means he supports the attack on 9/11. That is, if Israel did it. This guy is so pro-Israel that he thinks it's great when they murder Americans. I kid you not. If you're pro-Israel, you're for the murder of Americans. I know you might not understand that. But just try to understand that. Israel attacked the USS Liberty, killed 34 and wounded 174. Israel murdered Rachel Corrie. Israel did 9/11. At least, if you go, listen, go to YouTube and in the search bar put in Israel did 9/11. Go to Google and in the search bar put in Israel did 9/11, and you will find video after video, article after article about it. Now, is that proof? No. That's why we need a new investigation, a new 9/11 investigation, because our government has yet to tell us the truth about 9/11. Anyway, but it's not going to happen during the Trump administration. In order to have a 9/11 investigation, you need me as your president, which I'm not saying I'm running, but that's probably what you would have to have. And this time, only the truth will do. Our government has been lying to us about 9/11 ever since it happened. Anyway, okay. So, Donald Trump, pro-Israel, he doesn't give a damn about the U.S. Constitution. He doesn't care about the American people at all. Not at all. As the Bible says, you cannot serve two masters. He's serving Israel, not the United States. And for that, he has to go in 2020. I don't know who should replace him. I certainly don't want a Democrat, because it's those people that are running, they're anyway, but well, there's no difference. They're all pro big government. Okay? Please go listen to that AIPAC speech and you will see where Donald Trump's loyalty lies. Thank you for listening. See you next time.